Right. This is going to be a really rather random presentation that I just did at work today. You can see it's past being a technician. Because it's getting Christmas time and it's really busy, I want to do something that is a bit more mellow, chilling out. Got some lavender and some really nice junk. Because the presentation is on Country Living magazine and why I like it so much. I've seen that in the shops on the shop and thought, what kind of idiot buys them? I'm just bored, rich housewives. And me. And I got my flatmate addicted to it, and I got loads of other friends addicted to it because they've got everything you need in your life. I don't actually even have to buy it anymore because last year, third year, gave me Country Living magazine subscription as a goodbye present. So now it comes to my house every month whenever I'm home after work, and I can just read it and relax. Lots of great stuff that's in there. And I have to tell you, it's great as well. So it has loads of design options and loads of great colour schemes. You can see blue is like the colour this year. And I got my flatmate so much into this that we decided to paint our kitchen in that colour scheme. A month to decide which blue we actually go for, but it's really rather great. Then there are all the other items you can look at and you can buy. So for example, this great ton of tea cakes bag, which I actually had before it came out in Country Living magazine. Great seasonal offers, so I don't like the Christmas stuff very much, but the Easter feature is always really great. Every year there's something in. Then organic food, they're always big on organic food. Everything is eco, everything is green and friendly and super expensive. So they show you how you can live a fulfilled country living lifestyle, which is great if you have the money to afford all this really expensive stuff, like and that sort of thing, and eco-friendly creams and everything you ever need. The other thing is like everything who lives in the country apparently is either a potterer or makes a living out of making cupcakes. It's like the petrol lavender hearts are great. I started making them. It takes about one football game to make one heart. They also have a Country Living fair in Islington in London. There's a spring fair and there's a Christmas fair. The Christmas fair I wouldn't go to, but the spring fair is great. You can buy all sorts of items, which is brilliant. It's all really expensive, but you know, if you're rich, you can afford that sort of stuff. Or make stuff yourself. They're great offers. That's the slogan, when your heart is in the country. It's printed on every Country Living magazine. And I love that because it's the romantic view of people that grow up in the city, and that's what they like. They like to think of the country as something that you can like and love, and that your heart and head maybe aspires to. The biggest thing is always lavender. Everything in the countryside is full of lavender, it smells of lavender, everything is quiet and you can relax. And it's just the most loveliest place to be. That's why people always want to move to the country and live there. And obviously you can see another blue coloured item. But the truth is, I grew up in the country, and this is the view that you see if you step out of my parents' house. They have a blue bench as well, so that's fine. And that's the countryside, and it's really pretty. And yeah, it looks really nice. But the truth is, it doesn't actually smell of lavender. And it's not that trumpet after all. And because what it does, it smells of pig's piss. Even if you wash your clothing with like lavender scented wash, if you hang it out, it will smell of this because that's what the farmers really put on their fields, not lavender. So it's like it's a big contrived thing what you see in Country Living magazine, but they don't post that in there. The other thing is like public sculpture. You think everything is crafty, but it's not. It's that what they put out in public. That's actually the town I come from, and that as far as art comes, is what people like in the country. It doesn't look like that in Country Living magazine, but in reality, this is what people consider art, and that's what they consider sculpture. Also, they don't go to country fair something, they go to play football or look at football. So all they do is go to their local football team. And ironically, I downloaded that today from the internet, and I could figure out it's actually my dad in the background. Which, you can see they've got at least the blue colour scheme going. But again, that's not in the Country Living magazine. This as well, you don't get warned about this in the Country Living magazine. It's some sort of thing that in Germany you had to do after the war because we weren't allowed to have military anymore. They just made fake military and voted for fake king, and every year they do this fake thing about running through town and shooting stuff. The other thing is as well, as far as arts and crafts go, there's really not that much as it's shown in the Country Living magazine. They just go to the cemetery and tender all the graveyards. And if you don't do it properly, the gossip will be all over the village that you didn't do it properly. Again, you're not been warned about it in Country Living magazine. Organic food. I grew up on a diet from Aldi and Lidl. It wasn't really that much organic at all. I want to aspire to it, but really, maybe not everyone in the country is that much into organic food. But they do keep to the blue colour scheme. At least that's going in the right direction. The other thing about farming is that and organic food, the area I come from, actually has a nuclear waste depot. So it's really hard for the farmers to get an organic sticker on it because it's not that organic if there's nuclear waste next to their fields. So they block the streets to protest against the government to put more nuclear waste into the area. So again, I didn't go to fairs, I went to demonstration against the police to tell them to fuck off and not put the waste in the area we lived in. Again, that's not something that features in country living. But it does happen in the country. And it was always a great fight running away from the police. But generally, that's why I like Country Living magazine, because it's not real life, but I prefer this to the real country. Thank you.